was that? Hi, Pisces. I'm sitting here talking to myself, doing your cards. Hey, I'm here for a love reading. Imagine that. Mary Ellen does a love reading after all this time. So Valentine's Day coming, and I got a little push from my guides, and I have to say I'm really enjoying it. I'm doing the water signs first because there were indications in your monthly reading. If you haven't seen it, please go to the channel. In fact, I'll link it below, okay? The water sign people are having some challenges, partly because of the dance of the planets and all of the squares and Venus. There's something going on with Venus. I want to say square Jupiter or Uranus. That's what it is. It's awakening. All right, so check my facts because I could be wrong. But look, from the journey of love, the space between the words. Very important. So there's a process going on in your love life inside of you. And it's very important for you to look into it. My guys are saying like between the lines. Okay, so if you're having challenges with your lover or you're trying to figure what's going on and you're feeling a little confused, read between the lines. Okay, Pisces, you're good at that. You're an empath. My guys they're talking about you're the pathfinder, okay, when it comes to the course of love. So we're going to pull something out from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Look, oh golly gee whiz, oh my god, there's too many cards. All right, so I want to show you what just happened. Look at that. Pisces, see the beauty way. Take the beauty way. Walk between. Take the middle path. All right? You may have to walk through the darkness. Owl is the night shaman. There's a journey going on for a lot of you. And look what's emerging out of it. Literally, there's something behind it. Oh, ooh, Pisces, you're on this month. Cancer had a very similar reading. The beloved. There's somebody that is so dear to you, and you've been traveling through the rings of time with this person, held in your consciousness like that. So it's time for you. Do you see the infinity symbol? Pisces, something mystical is happening. Some of you are going to meet your quantum partner. Some people call it twin flame. In this place, my guides say, no, that's an incorrect concept. But you understand the intensity of it. The fact that you come in contact with someone traveling through time together as sacred beloveds. Maybe you've been wishing and hoping, and that song, wishing and hoping and praying, and what I'm hearing it in my head, right? Because I know there are people out there who actually take steps and work on themselves and their powers to manifest because they want that experience in their life. It is not unusual for a water sign person to really need a partner. I'm a Virgo. I can live by myself for the rest of my life forever, and I'll be happy. Right? There's the difference. So you also affect the earth. And since we've moved into 2021, your energy, universal consciousness, love, energy in the most beautiful way possible, coming through the Time Master. That's an infinity story that's unfolding. And all you got to do is step on the beauty way, okay? And be aware enough to know that this might happen in a very mystical way. The space between the words. You might step into a place, my guides are saying, they always say like the supermarket or something like that, and suddenly that person taps you on the back and says, excuse me, do you know where the chocolate chips are? And you turn and you face your quantum partner. It's not an easy moment, and it will change your life. There's something like that going on, or maybe you've already met that person. Very interesting. So we're going to use the little golden tarot for these love readings. I'm going to start doing it as a regular basis. Okay, here's what they want. Look, turtle. Turtle is about foundations. And there are a lot of stories in the native tradition in the Americas about Turtle Island, this place where we finally come ashore from the waters to come to rest and inhabit this large landmass. So I think for some of you, whoever this person is, your beloved going to show up. And it's going to be a new foundation in love and a new life coming forward. And it's going to be the beauty way that you've been waiting for. So, Spirit, what can you tell us for beautiful Pisces? Oh, they are not messing around. You know what? You fabulous water sign people, I love you. You just, earth and water, right? See the new beginning? Look at the sprouts. Passion, new love coming forward. And you're just looking at it in a state of shock. Because I'm here to tell you, when your twin flame, your quantum partner shows up, it's a Jenga moment. And your tower crashes. And you're in awe. But look. 4 wands. It's going to transition. It is going to be rapid. For those of you that are having the experience, it's going to be really rapid transition into this partnership. And I think you're going to know. You know how people will say, the minute I turned and put my eyes on that person, I knew I was going to marry them. That's what this is talking about. Some of you are really going to have that experience. And I love it because it's February. They want this one. Ooh, there's going to be a lot of texting. My guides are talking about it, a lot of late night conversations into the night, many hours, passionate communication. You cannot spend enough time speaking with this beloved, whoever they are. Look, seriously, look. Okay? And this is what you're going to be talking about. Ace of Cups. You're going to be talking about the divine intervention of this highest order of love energy in your life. And a lot of things are going to be revealed that are coming through, literally, the rings of time, the multiverse. How many dimensions have you been in together before? You're going to know. Those of you who have this experience, and my guides are saying, don't put too much burden. Go lightly there, okay? Everybody take a breath. It's going to be difficult because you're going to want to be entwined with this person 24/7. Some of you, they're going to have that quantum experience. You're going to be able to communicate telepathically from across the world. If you don't know what quantum entanglement is, that's what this is about. Go look it up, okay? It's about being able to be in 2 places at once. There's something really mystical going on for some of you. And look, you're going to the chapel. You are going to get together through this love connection with the guides and the benefactors that exist in this realm available to us as we take these human journeys. Some of you are going to you're just going to get married in a crazy town kind of way, like you've known each other for 2 weeks, and you go to the chapel and they say, let's do it because we have no doubt, right? And then the hard work begins. I do not support that type of behavior, but you are going to have visitation about this love connection with the angelic realm. The wisdom of a temple, that kind of a place, it's going to feel like a temple to you and your beloved, whoever this beloved is. Look, okay, hang on. Oh my gosh, Pisces, you're all the water signs after months and months of struggle. Let me just show you. Remember that? The Time Master? The infinity connection? Look. Oh, it's going to make me cry. Pisces, 6 of Cups, you found each other. Again, against all odds. Oh my God. I wish I could be standing there when this happens. Oh my good gracious. All right, so that's very important in the factor of all of these things that are being spoken about, my guides are saying. All right. So it's really interesting. Remember I was saying take a breath, go a little slow? Allow yourself to gain clarity by resting, prayer, meditation. Go into the temple and sit in the temple and get with your guides and replenish yourself after all the battles of your life. And allow yourself to have time to process this because it's huge. Look. It's just astounding. Okay, so that's what comes next. Okay, that's why you're going to the temple to have this process, so that the energy that is going to be shared by the two of you, both of you, There's going to be, use some temperance, right? Take your deep breath, etc. But you see how the energy is pouring back and forth? You are literally igniting each other. That's what my guides talk about when it comes to the twin flame experience. It's about standing in front of another being that is a sentient being in and of themselves, but they are meant to ignite you and turn your energy on, and vice versa, so that you can meet your destiny and the two of you have a joint destiny. Very intensely and very clearly, this is coming forward. So there's going to be this temperance process. Your energy is literally going to pour into each other, and it's going to be a very healing event. Look. If this is a relationship that has not been available to you for whatever the human condition reasons were, you're going to free yourself from it. It's going to free you. It's going to heal you. You will put your addictions down, things like that. All right. This is also a caution. Do not fall out of your center ever. Twin flame, quantum partner, don't ever do it. You have to stand in the center of your life in order for the partnership to succeed. So do not take this action. You, okay, my guides are talking about you are you and they are they. Don't chain yourself to the notion of twin flame. You didn't snap in half. You don't have, you know what I mean? There's nobody that can complete you. It is meant for you to take that journey so that you can be free of this type of toxic love, addiction, etc. So when we talk, what my guys are talking about, there's a difference. Here's what it is. Where do you see this? Okay. I think for some of you, it's going to free you from a toxic situation of some kind. It might really help you put down an addiction, unchain yourself from somebody, a very difficult toxic relationship, very possibly, maybe with an earth sign, don't know, right? Look, that's the difference between the relationships of your past and how you performed them when maybe you thought there was a quantum partner, a twin flame. Okay, my guys are talking about, this is the notion of twin flame. It's very dangerous. It's extremely unhealthy. It's why those relationships often are very toxic and dysfunctional, and you get all codependent and chained up, and the love can't blossom because you put too much weight on it. And you chain yourself to a fantasy that does not exist. And it's how people get twisted up with narcissists. Wow, they're going on and on, etc. So they want you to be very aware. Do not create this. Create that. Okay? Do you see how they look almost the same in kind of a bizarre way? So you're going to have choices to make. You have to walk forward in the healthiest way possible, and you have to make sure that you're standing together, each in your own sentient being, in order to create what the angelic realm intends to bring forward for you. Do not stumble. Do not fall into hell. My guides want me to read from you about partnership, okay? And then we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to read from the Book of Runes. Okay. So this reading out of the Book of Runes about partnership is reflective of some of the things that I just said. Let's see, page 95. They want me to read it to you. Okay, so this would come from the rune Gabo. It's about a partnership or a gift. There it is. It's always hard because I can't see it. Drawing this rune, my guides are saying energy, is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationships, business matters, partnering of every kind, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into the partnership. Do not collapse yourself into the union. For true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness, even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. See, my guides are talking about, see the difference? Be real careful. It's really easy to go one way or the other. So at the same time, there's another aspect of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a greater union with your higher self, and union with the divine. The ultimate gift of partnership is the realization of the divine in all things. The divine always enters into equal partnerships. So make sure that's what you're going to do. Be real careful. I think, part of what's coming through, probably obvious to all of you, is there are some of you that may come into contact with a really seriously deranged, malignant, narcissistic somebody, right? Those people are always extraordinarily charismatic. You can usually see it in their eyes if you really look. And check your gut. How do I feel? Are they actually available? Or is it all just puffery and fantasy? In order to get you hooked into their energy so they can use you and abuse you and chain you. If you don't know about narcissism, there's 8 million videos on YouTube. Go watch them, okay? And ask yourself, which is this? Because some of you are in danger, I think. So be careful, right? There's a lot of people who are, my guy just said, sadly deformed in this way. I can get this to stand up. Okay. So the rune of partnership has no reverse. It's symbolized by the X because it signifies the gift of freedom from which flow all other gifts. And when you come across a real quantum partner, they want you to be free if they are have done their own work and they're healthy and strong on the inside. They don't need to chain anybody. They don't need to chase anybody. If you need to go have an adventure to do something to create your own world, they're going to support you 100%. You might have to work out the details, but there's not going to be that going on. They're not going to be looking at you like that. Okay? So, kids, be careful out there. And have a wonderful time with your beloved, because some of you are going straight to the joy place. That's what my guides call it. Woo, that was fabulous. Thank you, Pisces, for all the work you do to forward the awareness and the use of sacred love energy through the universal consciousness that you emanate and reflect out into this world because you exist. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Come back to the channel and tell me your story. I want to hear it. Okay? Thanks, everybody. Mwah! Love you. Happy Valentine's. We'll see you again soon.